Hey, hi everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Neeto Design Decision. So, in this episode, we will be discussing on the best practices that we are following while showing the confirmation model across the Neeto products. So, first of all, I'll take you guys to the Figma design to show you how we were showing it previously, or how we had structured it, or how we were showing the confirmation model previously. And also, we'll discuss on the issues that were associated with this particular design. So right now I've taken a snippet from Neeto KB, and this is how the confirmation modal is shown when a user is trying to delete the article. So let's say I'm trying to delete the product survey article from this particular table. So the usual step would be to click on the triple dot in the table and basically select the delete item. And this pop-up would be shown to me so that it asks for my confirmation, and I can click on yes and it would get deleted. If I don't want to delete it, then I can click on no or close or the backdrop. Now sometimes it used to happen to me and so many users that they lose their focus and they are not sure if the action is performed on the intended item, which I want to delete. Let's say I want to delete the product survey, but I might have accidentally clicked on a wrong triple dot, like on the customer satisfaction form, and I might be deleting that if I clicked on yes. Now that is not clear from this because all I could see is delete, or let's say you are deleting an article, then it would be delete article, delete item. Let's say you are deleting agent, then from in Neeto desk it would be delete agent or deactivate agent. Then on the message as well, you could what you could see is, are you sure you want to delete this article? But which article you are deleting, on which item this action is going to perform is not clear as such. Now the other thing is, since these actions, like there might be consequences with these actions, like once you delete an article you won't be able to access it, none of the users would be able to access it, and the only way to make it available is rewrite the whole article, right? So those actions like delete and deactivate should be like a focus. So instead of just showing yes and no, we so right now what you can see is like the highlighted thing, yes, on the red button, and no as such, right? Like these are the action items or the labels that we are using over here. So after looking into these things and the issues that we were facing, we basically looked into the structure of the app. We didn't want to change the structure as such, because after going through so many products and doing the analysis and all those things, we found that like most of the products have used the same structure, and it is kind of like familiarized to the user, like this is a confirmation model and this is how it behaves. So basically we divided it into three parts, like what you see in most of the products: the title, the body, and the action. But the change that we brought over here is the way we are representing things, or way we are writing those things. Like the title is shown like this, where the action that you would be performing on what particular item would be shown in a compressed form, or like a question format. Now the body should basically contain the action that you would be performing, and the item on which the action would be performed. It should also contain the consequences of this action, like what would happen once you delete, or like once you agree to this particular confirmation pop-up. And the third thing what we decided is to basically re-highlight the thing or the action that you will be performing. Like say over here in the example, you can see delete article. So delete is the action that you are going to perform. So the primary button would have the same label like delete. Or if let's say if you are deactivating a user, then deactivate is what you would be seeing over here. So considering the previous example in Neeto KB, this is how it would look. So let's say you are deleting an article, then delete article is the action over here. Now on the body you would be able to see like you are permanently deleting this article, product survey. Now even if you lose your focus, or for some reason you don't know which article, you don't have to close and re-perform the action again. You would be able to clearly see in the message that you are actually taking this action on the product survey uh, thing, right? And what are the consequences? Like once you do this action can't be undone. Like once you delete it, that's it. And even the action is right now being highlighted, rather than going with yes no kind of thing, which is kind of vague. We are reiterating, or we are refocusing on the same thing, like delete itself. Like you are performing a delete action, so delete is what uh, being shown in the primary action button. Now based on all these things, we had written an article. I'll share the link for the same as well, where the anatomy, the structure of the confirmation model, how the title should be named, and like It should be a clear statement or a question. Then how the body should be where it should like cover the proper, like it shouldn't be like a vague thing like are you sure you want to delete it or something like that. It should be proper enough so that like the user knows on which item you would be performing this thing and what would be the after effects of this thing. And similar to that, like we had discussed, the action item shouldn't involve like yes, no, and all those things, confirm or cancel kind of thing. It should properly convey like what action is going to be performed. So I'll just also show you how this particular thing is being taken across few of the Neeto products. So here is Neeto Cal. So where we, and you can say like delete meeting link. So what I'm trying to delete is basically a meeting link. So delete meeting link is being shown and you are permanently deleting the meeting link. The name of the meeting link is shown like client meeting is what I'm deleting, and then this action can be, and what would be the consequences also covered. Now even on the delete, like since I'm performing a delete action, you can see the primary action button is basically delete itself. Now let me just move to the next Neato product, which is Neato form. Yeah, so I'll just cancel this one so that it's clear for you. Yeah, so let's say I'm deleting this particular field. So I will click on the triple dot, and what I would be seeing is this delete, and I this and the associated submission data, and this action can be undone. So once you delete it, those things are gone, and the submitted data would also be gone. And since it's a delete action, that is the label that we are showing over here. Now, if I move to Neato desk, let me just go to Neato desk. And over here, right now, I'm in the agent screen. Let me just try to deactivate or delete this agent. So when I'm clicking on the triple dot, I could see the edit and deactivate option. So let me just you are deactivating Oliver Smith. So the name of the agent is also shown. All the active assigned tickets, like what would be the associated actions, like once I perform this, what would happen is also being mentioned. Like all the active assigned tickets will be marked as unassigned. And similar to that, like you can see the primary actions is also deactivate over here. So this is how we had structured the or made the changes in the confirmation model, and this is how we had made it consistent across all the Neato products that we are building. So yeah, that's all about this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and like hope this was kind of informative for everyone. Yep, thanks.